hands off, and now I'm here on a Saturday. Um, this is different for me, but I'm enjoying it. I just had to do this show. I came across a video, guys, on Instagram. Someone sent me a video of a young lady. She goes by the name of Scarlett, and they told me that I had to go to her page and watch her videos. And I happened to come across this video that just blew my mind. And I knew for a fact, no matter how I had to do it, I had to have her as a guest on Hands Off. So right now, she wasn't able to make it to Philly, but I do have her on the radio. I want you guys just listen to her story and understand where she's coming from because she has a message. And after this show, I want you guys to support her. So I just want to welcome Scarlett. Hello.
Yes, this is
Hi.
Scarlett. Hey,
How are you?
I'm great. I'm good.
I just want to thank you for taking the time to do this interview. Again, like I said, when I heard the rap that you had did, I knew it was something that needed to be heard. But I want you to introduce yourself to my Sador listeners and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Scarlett. I'm a young female. I rap actually. Pretty much what I do is like rap, make music for like the younger kids and for older kids too. I make different types of music, and like that's pretty much it. Not too much.
Okay, so what made you start rapping? And what age did you start rapping?
All right. Well, I always loved music since I was younger. I always loved to make music and do music since I was younger. But I really got dedicated into making music this year, and so like I was more motivated because like I liked it writing poems. I liked it expressing my emotions on paper and like just like saying how I feel and making it into a song. So like basically, what just motivated me. I motivated me to make my music. I love music, so that's pretty much why I started.
Okay. So let me ask you about this particular rap that you wrote about molestation. I want you to explain to the radio listeners what influenced you or what made you do this particular rap.
Okay, I have this friend. Her name is Courtney Cornelius, and she had texted me one day, and she was like, "Hey, Scar." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She was like, "I want you to make this rap about me, but I don't know how to say it in words." So I was like, "Could you make the rap for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, of course. What is it about? And then that's when she started telling me about how when she was younger, her uncle would come into her room and like touch on her, you know, deeper and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, yeah, sure. But I was like, it was like hard for me. It took me like 2 months just to make it. But I was like, it's my friend. She wants me to make it for her, and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna make it. So I made it for her, and I did not expect it to be this much of an impact.
Tell the listeners how many viewers and likes that you have on this particular rap.
I have now on Facebook. I have 270,000, 280,000 views on Facebook, and
Mhm.
15,000 likes. And on Instagram, I have 80,000, 90,000 views, and like 29,000 likes on it.
Wow. It just, with that many likes, I know what I'm doing is definitely not going, in vain. And I'm just not doing it to be doing it because I know, like I told you when I talked to you for the first time, I just wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank you for doing it and getting people to listen. And I noticed in the artistic world, y'all are able to get the message across a little bit more better than we do. People are more open to it. So
Right.
again, I'm just so thankful that you took the time to sit there and to write it and to post it, because at the end of the day, it's just it's going on and it's happening, and we are in such denial. And like I told you before, it's days that I say, you know what, I'm done. But then when I come across stories such as yours and others, I know that I have to continue this fight and to continue to do what I'm doing. But I want you to give
Okay.
everybody your Instagram name so that they can go to your page and check the rap out that you did.
Yes, of course. My Instagram is scar_lett.
Yes, I'm just happy that you were able to, willing to tell, you know, your girlfriend's story. And I
Right.
can't imagine what you went through just listening to her story and being able to, put it in lyrics. I can't imagine how hard that must have been.
Right.
But you're going to be in Philadelphia. When are you going to be in Philly?
I'm doing a show actually on
Hmm.
September 6th, so I will most definitely be out there.
Okay, and I hope I'm gonna make it my business to attend the show. And I do
Mhm.
want to actually have you in the studio. So we're gonna work some things out where you're able to come in. But I just appreciate everything that you're
Yeah, most
doing.
definitely. I should be able to. I'm not gonna give. I'm tired of giving exact dates because it's like I never fall through. I mean, I do fall through, but you know what I mean.
It's
So
okay.
once I know I'm in the area, I'll just like if you're not busy, let's just go and do what we gotta do really quick. But most definitely September 6th, I will definitely be out there because I have to go attend to a show. So I'll most definitely be out there.
Okay, and we're talking about putting a rally together, guys. So I want you guys to understand. I have an incoming
Oh
call.
yes,
Yes, but we wanna talk about this rally. What you think about this rally, Scar? I want you to tell them what you think about the rally.
I think this rally
Yes.
has to be done, and it has to be done soon. That's what I wanted to tell you. I want this rally to be done sooner than later because we got their attention right now. We don't want to wait and keep waiting, and we got their attention right now. So it's like, what I think about the rally, we got to do the rally, and I feel like it's going to help. It is going to help. Like, it's gonna wake. I think it's gonna wake a lot of people up. Younger kids are going to be able to express how they feel. They're going to be able to come out. They're going to be able to just walk with us and like everything they feel, they could just march with us. March. They could scream if they have to while they're marching with us. You know, like.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
And like I tell people all the time, I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but I think the rally will open that door and it won't be so much pressure, as far as the privacy of their lives. We're
Right.
all going to be out there, survivors, families, friends. And
Right.
again, I think that's our first step on knocking on the doors in City Hall and getting some of these laws changed so that these
Mhm.
people will go away and go away for a long time and not put the survivor through numerous court cases and everything else that comes along with a trial once you do come out and tell that this has happened. And I know, like talking to people, I meet so many young people that this has happened to, and they're just afraid to tell. What do you think, as someone your age, what do you think parents can do to make it a little bit easier for a child coming to them and telling them that they're being touched?
They have to be more understanding. Excuse me. Hold on. Who's
Okay.
Yvette Tucker? Who's Yvette Tucker? You hear me? Hello.
Yes,
Who's Yvette Tucker?
it's me. It's Tucker Murphy. Yeah.
Oh, because somebody texted me and was like, "That's Yvette Tucker." I was like, "Who's that?"
Oh, because you're
Okay,
live, right? You have people come. Yeah.
that's why they're like, this is a vet toucher. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, I didn't know who that was. But
Yes.
yeah, so parents need to be more understanding.
Uh,
Guardians, either the parents, guardians, whoever's watching over the kids, they need to be more understanding. They
mm-hmm.
can't always be blocking it out. Oh, you're crazy. You're talking nonsense. He would never. Just being in denial. Like you have to be more open with some kids because one thing for certain, a lot of kids is always right, even though they say, "Oh, this is not believable. This is da da da. This is da da da." No, you have to be more aware and you have to be more understanding. When your kid is telling you something, you take it serious. You know what I mean? And I feel as
Exactly.
though if people would be more understanding, a lot of kids wouldn't be so angry now. A lot of the teen ages that was
Mm-hmm.
once kids would not be so angry now in these days because their parents never believed them. Their parents never believed them. Their parents never took them serious.
Exactly. And
They
that's
taught them
that's
through
my
love.
biggest thing.
Yeah,
Like it's a
they
hurtful
taught them
thing to hear, but we have to step up and do what's right by these children. We have to stop being in denial.
very much. You know, I wish. I just, you know, but it's just like it would be at least expected for a parent to be in denial. That's your kid. Your kid is telling you something is happening like this, and you're just not caring. This is your child. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's not somebody on the street just claiming it. This is
Exactly.
the kid you birthed. Like,
Exactly.
so I feel as though I'm very passionate about this. Like, I feel as though it should be fair. You know what I mean?
Right.
People should be treated. No means no. Like, seriously,
Exactly.
no means no. And if you know this is an underage kid, what you have no business even touching a little kid. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, who do
Exactly.
you have around you? Who do you have around you? Who did you let in your home? Who are you not? Are you not like? Do you not know these people before you let them around your kids?
Mhm. Mhm. In
Like,
some
you have to
cases,
be
that's the
aware of the company. You have to be aware of the company you're keeping. You
absolutely.
letting anybody around your children. That is
A-
not safe.
Absolutely. And in some cases, you may think you know someone, but you find out that's not the person that you know. With that being said, like I tell parents all the time, I know in my situation, it was very painful for me to hear. Like I said, I don't know if you look back at some of my videos, I called it years prior to it coming out. I kind of knew something was going on and something wasn't right. But when I approached the situation, I was just called, I was the angry wife, the ex-wife, or I was trying to stir up trouble in the family. And, it was a lot of things that was going on. So what I basically did was pull my child out of that situation. But again, it was after the fact, after this man had done this for so many years. So with that being said, like I said in the beginning of telling my story for the first time, that I was never in denial. The minute that I heard it, I knew it was true. As a parent, was it hard for me to understand? Absolutely. Absolutely, because I felt like I had friends that were parents that would leave their children with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
didn't care. I was a parent that cared. She was actually in the care of her grandmother, her father's mother. So, with that being said, it went back to a lot of things in my life as far as religiously. It even touched that part of my
Mm.
life. Why would my God do this to me? I'm a mother. I'm a mother of six. I've always taken care of my children. We've always been up under the same roof. Why? But then as time went on, I had to accept it for what it was and say, why not? And maybe he's using me to save many.
Right. And that
So,
makes
yeah, and that was a process. So when I hear parents say, um, it's hard for me to believe, I don't think necessarily they're saying it's hard for them to believe their child. It's just something that you could never ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a dysfunctional home, you kind of get it. Anything falls up under that realm. But when you're a working parent and you have things in order, it's like how? But what we
right.
have to understand is that these people are very educated, they are very smart. That's why when you hear of child molestation cases, it's been done for years. A lot of times we don't find out until years after the fact, because these people are very smart and they thrive off of dysfunction. They look for dysfunctional families. They come in. If you ever hear stories of pedophiles, a lot of them are good to elderly. I know this person in my case he helped a lot of people in his community. He also was in the service. So, they're very
Right.
smart about what they do. But what I can say and what I do tell people is pay attention to your home and
Right.
your children,
Most
and
definitely.
no matter how much it's going to hurt or what do you think is going to happen after you call the authorities, you have to do it.
Period.
You have to do it. It's no other answer, because this is something that's going to change your life forever. Your child will never be the same. You will never be the same if that child has siblings. It just changes the whole dynamic of a family. And like I told you before, my whole goal is to save some families. I feel like if I can educate some parents, I think the pedophiles will back off a little or slow down. We'll never be able to stop it, but they'll
And
know.
the thing is though, you like so look, some right. some sometimes it be people, drugs when drugs is involved.
Right.
So people are different when they're under drugs and stuff. So that would be another way. Like
Yeah.
a predator would, well, a person that the person looked up to could change like that and just do something to them, even though they wasn't a pedophile before. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh yeah,
And that's the
one
difference.
time offenders. If you look on Megan's list, it's females and males. They've just done it one
Yes,
time.
that's another thing I wanted to get out. It's not only males. I mean, it's not only males. Yeah, it's other females too. Because let me tell you something. I was live, right? And I was like, everybody like who joins, like if you feel comfortable telling me your story, you can tell me your story. So I went live, and this little boy came on my live, and he had told me, he was like, "Oh, I wanted to let you know, Scar, that it's not only men that do it; it's females too." And I was like, "Yes, I know. Like, what happened? Tell me what you mean, right?" So
Hmm.
he basically was like, it was his older sister that was touching on him.
Absolutely. And that's another thing. I have a gentleman that works along with me. We work together. He has an organization too, and his name is Michael Felder. He has the Felder Williams Project. And he deals with that, and he also deals with sex trafficking. That's becoming very big. And these are things that don't want to be talked about, but it has to be. And I'm just
Right.
so happy that you were on there, and because that conversation you gave that young man, it probably helped him in so many ways. I know it did. Not probably, I know it did. And I'm hoping that he's in a safe place now where it's
Yes,
not
he's in a. He told me like he got away or whatever. So it's
good.
like he
Good.
wasn't safe again.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And that's one of the things that I talk about. I mean, being done to a little boy. Do you know how traumatizing that is? Because in society, it's okay for a young guy to have an older woman. That's like a notch on their belt. But imagine this little boy being touched by an older sibling, the
Right.
effects that it'll have on him as a father, as a man in general. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I tell people when I talk about hands off, it's so much that I can touch on in one conversation, but my ultimate goal
And
is
I wanted to like say like I wanted to get more on like a note where like I know this stuff is going on. Like
mhm,
this stuff is going on, a lot of like stuff like that in the world is happening. But I was seeing if we could get more like on a positive note as to like what we could do to like make it better. Like basically this march we're gonna do, we could do like little groups of
mhm,
like kids coming to like a little group and like we talk to them like sort of like a therapy type, not therapy, but like like a
right.
comfortable little thingy instead of talking about like this and like no, not we talk. This is a topic, so of course we have to talk about it, but like just on a positive, more of a positive note. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's one of the things I said as far as my ultimate goal. I really want to have a safe haven. I just want to have open dialogue with kids. You know what I'm saying? It don't have I don't want them to feel like they only can come to me if it's something, of this magnitude. No, if you're having anything going on, if you just need my support, you
Right,
need my help
right.
to help you do
You
things.
just want to
I
talk.
exactly. And that's the message that I spread. I want people to know that I'm out here. I care about my community and I care about the children. That's my biggest thing. I feel like we have dropped the ball drastically when it comes to the children that's coming up today because it's so much peer pressure and stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they need people to encourage them and tell them, sometimes just have a good day or I love you. Small things like that go a long
right.
way. And I want to be
Most
able to even teach parents because sometimes we pass on what was taught to us as far as parenting. And even if some things are good and some things are bad, but we tend to just emulate everything that went on in our homes when we start raising our children. But what we have to realize is it's a different day and time. Kids are not as approachable as they used to be, so we have to sometimes, like, just change some things up and make it comfortable for them to be able to come and really speak their mind and not be judged, because that's the biggest thing. They feel like they're being judged.
most definitely.
Yeah, so again, I want you guys to go to Scarlett Instagram page. I want you to just pay attention to her message. I know This is definitely not the end for you, but I'm just looking forward to watching you grow because I see your potential, I see your passion, and I truly believe when I watch you rap, I think it's just, I don't know, it's different. It's
Right.
different from what we're hearing now. And it really catches you, even someone of my age. It catches you. And you have a message in everything that you do. And I just want you to stay on that path. Because I know sometimes the industry can kind of, mold you into what they want you to be. But I want you to always just do what you're doing,
Right.
and don't stop because, like I said, when I looked at the different numbers on different stuff that you posted, you are the voice for a lot of people that don't have a voice,
Right.
you
And that's
know.
another thing I wanted to get into with you too. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get into now about that. Now like I speak when I'm speaking, right? When I rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
I rap about true life events that happened with me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know like just speaking of my life, people when I started speaking of my life, I realized that I'm not the only one. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I'm not the only one. And then that made me learn that I was not alone. And when I learned I was not alone, that's when I kept doing it. Because I was like, well, then I'm doing it, join me. You know?
Exactly.
Join me.
Exactly. And I'm glad that you realized that, because so many people feel like they're alone. It only just happened to them. And like I said, I watch your page, I watch your lives, and I'm like, wow. People calling from all over just to tell you thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And how much you really helped them. I'm like, that's special. She's special. And I hope you really realize that and hold on to that because you are. You are very special. You have a gift that everybody don't have.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to we're going to be together. I told you when I talked to you, this was just opening the door for something great. I
Yes.
want you guys to keep your eyes out for the rally that we're putting together. We're going to sit at the
Yes.
table and we're going to
When
put some things together.
I I wanted to ask, when
Uh-huh.
did you think you would do this rally? Because I was thinking more like on the 15th.
Of September.
Yeah, but like if you don't got your license yet, it's
Yeah,
fine.
we're gonna make some phone calls to City Hall. I don't think it's going to be too much to put it together, but we want you guys to come out when we post this rally. It's so important. Scar, we have to stress it. It's so important that the turnout
Right.
be big and that you come out to
Right.
support survivors because we want to let them know that we're doing it because it's needed. It's needed.
We might as well make the flyers today, so I could let them know before.
Yes, like it's needed. We have to. We have to open this door and make everybody comfortable and let them know that we're here for them, regardless. And we're gonna change some things and make survivors feel more loved. That's the whole thing. And we're gonna get with these laws. I told you we're gonna have some conversations because I want to work on some things, getting some petitions done as far as the laws for pedophiles. So again, I just want to thank you. This is a Saturday for me. I'm usually here on Tuesdays, but I told you I couldn't wait to have you a part of Sador Radio and as a guest. So look out, y'all.
We got call. We I think we can have calls through though.
Yeah, we can definitely. If they want to call, tell them to call in. Call in 267-471-8151 or go to the YouTube. I want you guys to go to Sador Radio and just give me your questions. We can answer some questions.
Mhm.
So come on, y'all, call in.
Right. That's why I've been telling y'all make them call.
Yes, yes. I'm looking now. I'll keep up on the questions and I'll let you know. But again, thank you so so much. I don't know if there is, and even if you know what, tell them they can shoot you the question,
Right.
and we'll do it like that too. If they're not able to get through, they definitely can shoot you the question, and we'll answer. We'll definitely answer. Let me see. Yeah.
All right. Let me see. I'm about to post it right now.
Okay. All right, guys, and we're gonna take a music break, and I'll be back with some questions and answers for hands off and Scarlett. So stay tuned.
Mm. Ooh, we on break.
Wait a minute.